There ain't no grave can hold my body down. There ain't no grave can hold my body down.
This is going to be a very quick video, but one of my loyal subscribers sent me this video in my Gmail, which is moderngraymedia@gmail.com. So if you guys have any topics that you guys see in the media that you do not like and you want me to cover it, just ask me in my Gmail and I'll be sure to cover it for you. So he sent me this clip on Stephen A. Smith moving the goalposts when it comes to Lamar Jackson about not winning a playoff game, or he has to do well in the playoffs for him to be like an elite quarterback, etc.
I ain't talent. He's box office. No one could ever run the football from the quarterback position the way that he can run the football. He's approaching his third consecutive 1,000-yard season as a rusher from the quarterback spot.
I like how he says that, oh, he's approaching his third season as a 1,000-yard rusher, but not once does he mention that Lamar Jackson's on pace to throw for 4,000 yards. He's trying so hard to avoid Lamar Jackson's passing ability. It's hilarious.
You know this. What do I always say about the quarterback spot, Molly? It's about accuracy. It's about accuracy.
Did Lamar Jackson just completed 85% of his passes on Monday Night Football while throwing for 400 passing yards and 4 touchdown passes? The first quarterback in NFL history to have an 85 completion percentage while throwing for 400 yards?
And by the way, when it counts. So I took the liberty of doing my own research, Michael Irvin, and I went back into the archives and I looked at these numbers. Lamar Jackson has played in 4 playoff games.
Okay.
3 of them, he's failed to reach 60% completion percentage with his passes.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to Peyton Manning's first 3 playoff games. As you can see, he also has failed to reach 60% completion percentage in his first 3 playoff games. Actually, matter of fact, in Lamar Jackson's first playoff game, people always talk about how he played poorly, but I don't think people realize how the offensive coordinator handicapped Lamar Jackson in the first half. Then in the second half, when he opened up the playbook, that's when Lamar Jackson threw for a couple of touchdown passes. And actually, if you look at Lamar Jackson's first playoff game, it was statistically better than Peyton Manning's first playoff game. The second playoff game, Tennessee dominated offensively and defensively. And then the second time, the Ravens beat the Tennessee Titans.
That game. Then he went up against Buffalo. He was held to 3 points. Completed 58% of his passes.
You cannot put that game all on Lamar Jackson. He only made 1 bad read that resulted in a pick 6. But besides that, the center couldn't snap the ball, which caused Lamar Jackson to get injured, have a concussion, and Justin Tucker missed like 2 field goals.
But you see, when we start talking about you and we use words like greatness and what have you, what solidifies that? Playmaker, Super Bowl champion, Hall of Famer. What solidifies that?
Let me just say this. Lamar Jackson has nothing to prove to a guy like Stephen A. Smith or anybody in the media for that matter. You got Stephen A. Smith, who has most likely have never played sports, and with Max Kellerman gone, you can see a lot of Stephen A. Smith's weaknesses. Remember when everybody was saying, oh, Lamar Jackson will get figured out this season? Well, guess who got figured out this season? Stephen A. Smith. When Max Kellerman left, we see all of Stephen A. Smith's weaknesses. He can't cover boxing. I don't even think he really knows much about football as a lot of people think he does. He always tries to kiss Aaron Rodgers' ass. And the funny thing is, Aaron Rodgers does show his ass by going on the Pat McAfee show because he knows that ESPN is full of crap.
We saw all of that. But the reality is that he's phenomenal. We've seen all of that before. What we're waiting to see is that when you've got the Patrick Mahomes and the Josh Allens of the world, potentially a Justin Herbert of the world, or anybody else standing there as roadblocks.
I like how Justin Herbert and the Los Angeles Chargers get blown out, but Justin Herbert is considered a potential roadblock for Lamar Jackson to get to the Super Bowl. And do people realize it's all like reversed? Just like all these quarterbacks can be a threat to Lamar Jackson, Lamar Jackson's also a threat to those other quarterbacks. You know, I give Tony Romo respect. He may have not been an elite NFL quarterback, but he's an elite commentator. He's fair. His expertise on the game makes him entertaining to watch. Whereas guys like these, Like, I don't even know why ESPN thinks it's smart to get guys who have never played the sport of football cover sports, while the guys who do play sport are just backup analysts to guys like Stephen A. Smith, Nick Wright, etc. I'm done here. I had enough. All right, boys, we are at 83 subscribers with my Poison Dart Highlight channel. Yes, I changed my name from Modern Gray Highlights to Poison Dart Highlights. Why? Because it sounds better. But it's the same channel. It will have football content with football highlights, no commentary, but I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers, and that's when I'll post another video. With that being said, guys, stay tuned.
We don't